Hi friends, how are you? In this video we are going to learn about the external features of kidney. In previous video we learned about location, shape and dimension of both right and left kidneys. Okay, coming to the topic, external features of the kidneys. Okay, each kidney represents the following external features: two poles, superior and inferior, two surfaces, anterior and posterior, two borders, medial and lateral, and a hilum is present in each kidney. Okay, see the figure. This figure shows the external features as well as dimensions of the kidney. Okay, this is the upper or superior pole, this is the inferior or lower pole, this is the lateral border. Okay, this is the lateral border, and this is the medial border, and this is the anterior surface, and the back side posterior surface. Okay, and this is the hilum. It comes from the medial border. It's come from the side at medially hilum is coming to the measurements also. Length is 11 centimeters, width is 6 centimeters, and thickness is, that is anterior to posterior, that is 3 centimeters. When we compare both right and left kidney is somewhat slightly longer and narrow when compared to that of right kidney. Okay, coming to the poles, the superior or upper pole is thick and round and lies nearer to the median plane than the inferior pole. It is related to the suprarenal gland. Okay, and the inferior or lower pole is thin and pointed and lies 2.5 centimeters above the ilia crust. Once again, the superior or upper pole is thick and round and lies nearer to the median plane than the inferior pole. It is related to the suprarenal gland. The inferior or lower pole is thin and pointed and lies 2.5 centimeters above the ilia crust. Okay, I think it is clear. Coming to the surfaces, the anterior surface is convex shape and faces anterolaterally. Anterior surface is convex. Okay, and faces anterolaterally, and the posterior surface is flat and faces posteromedially. Imagine guys, that is easy to you to remember this. Anterior surface is convex, that maybe it is like some bend shape, and faces anterolaterally, and the posterior surface is flat and faces posteromedially. However, in practice it is difficult to recognize anterior and posterior surfaces. This, however, is done easily by seeing the relationships of the structure present at the hilum. Okay, next about borders. The medial border of each hilum is convex. Okay, medial border of each kidney is convex above and below near the poles, and concave in the middle. Convex above and below near the poles. Okay, above and below near the poles it is concave shape, at the middle it is sorry guys, at above and below it is convex shape near the poles. At the middle it is concave shape. If you see the diagram, it is convex shape. Okay, it is convex shape at near the poles. Okay, at convex shape near the poles, it may be upper or lower, and it is concave shape at medial side. Okay, at middle it slopes downward and laterally and presents a vertical fissure in its middle part called hilum or hilus, which has anterior and posterior lips. The lateral border of each kidney is convex. It is bended outwards. It is like arrowing like this. If it is convex, it's like this guys. The arrows are moving like this. Okay, like this. That maybe it is diverging, and at the middle it is converging shape. Okay, at upper pole, at lower pole, and at the lateral border it is convex. Only at the middle side it is concave shape, that means diverging. Coming to the hilum, the medial border or central part of the kidney represents a deep vertical slit called hilum. It transmits from before backward and following structures. The medial border or central part of the kidney represents a deep vertical slit called hilum. It transmits from before backward and following structures. First, renal vein, renal artery, renal pelvis, subsidiary branch of renal artery. Coming to the structures, this is the order of from anterior to posterior. Okay, this diagram shows the structures from anterior to posterior. First, this structure shows the I tell you, first renal vein, renal artery, and next is this the renal pelvis, and this is the subsidiary branch of renal artery. This is from anterior to posterior guys. Remember this: renal vein, renal artery, renal pelvis, and that last subsidiary branch of renal artery. Okay, VAP. Okay, VAP, anterior to posterior. AP, anterior posterior. Remember that V, that is vein first. VAP. If you remove, that is AP, anterior to posterior. VAP. Okay, vein, artery, pelvis, and at last subsidiary branch of renal artery. Renal vein, renal artery, renal pelvis, and at last subsidiary branch of renal artery. Okay, this figure shows renal vein, renal artery, renal pelvis. Okay, in addition to the above structures, the hilum also transmit lymphatics and nerves, the latter being sympathetic and mainly vasomotor in nature. In addition to the above structures, the hilum also transmits lymphatics and nerves, the latter being sympathetic and mainly vasomotor in nature. This sympathetic is vasomotor in nature. Okay, I think it is clear to you. Just practice this diagram. It is so easy also. It is better to remember for your exams. Just practicing diagrams, you may write exam neatly. I think it is clear to you. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Sorry guys, in next video we are going to learn about the relations of the kidney. Okay, thank you. If you like this video, like, share and subscribe. Thank you.